Ether gang, what's up? Peace and love, peace and love. Welcome to the Etherverse. If you ain't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit that subscription button. Help me grow this community. But today, you see I got my gloves on, man. We ready to dissect this video. I'm on my forensic-ish. We dissecting this video here. But listen, this story displays hate in the most extreme way, man. I'm telling you. I couldn't make this up if I even tried. I don't even know how they could put this in a movie if they wanted to, because it's dark, man. And you know, I always talk about how we in a spiritual battle, and one day I hope that we all could live with perfect love, with more integrity, you know, and more peace. But this story, diabolical. It's just a mixture of hate, jealousy, envy, rage, anger, and a cold heart. And my heart goes out to, everybody that's been affected from this story, I always want to say that part. And yeah, so we're going to just react to this and dissect it a bit, And always remember, man, we do not judge. We live with love. And hate crime is unacceptable. So let's get to it.
It's a video.
Oh, okay. I didn't know back then. I thought we were for the
No. Listen, a lot of people in the comments talking about you toxic, you toxic. I ain't toxic. I'm just not it. Not the 1, 2, or the 3, baby. So you might want to try Jesus, crack, and coke before you try me.
Dang. She on what they normally say, the YNs. She on demon time. She told you to try Jesus before you try her. It's crazy. Don't put Jesus in this, man. Blasphemy.
I want some.
Man, she she live on a little bit on the heavy side. But listen, love is love, man. There's a person for everybody on this earth, for real. And that right there, our physical, let me tell you something about our physical. Our physical is temporarily, but it's all about our soul, man. What's inside of us. We need to work on that. We need to work on becoming better people, tapping into our higher consciousness, tapping into who we really and truly are. Let's stop worrying about the physical and passing judgment and looking at somebody or feeling bad. Because the most person, you know what's the funny thing? I always say this in some of my messages, that we are our biggest haters. We hate ourselves more than others hate us, though. But sometimes when other people hate us, they try to take us off of the face of the earth. And it all boils down and it all goes back to them pointing the finger right at themselves. They hate themselves so much that they hate you. You know what I'm saying? They display so much hate into themselves that it reflects out to the universe. If that makes sense.
Your brown sugar. I want some of your brown sugar. Ooh, ooh. Oh, sugar, when you're close to me.
This is the story of a plus-size lady who was killed by her lover just 12 hours after she complained online about her being big. Kenasia Bowie didn't know.
Hold on, what? Hold on, so she complained about her weight, and what? Her lover took her out of her misery or something? What? Make it make sense.
Her weight would be the cause of her death, especially at the hands of another person who she loved.
Oh, okay. Got it. This right here, I told y'all, this story about to get real. It's about to get real dark. So, it's two women dating each other. She's complaining about her weight. This battle right here is deep. This is a battle between everything right now. But it's always going to boil down to good versus evil. Good versus evil. We need to live with perfect love for sure. We need to live with integrity. And we need to live in his direction. We need to follow his direction. There's no other way to live on this earth. I'm telling people. People's not getting it. We're not understanding it. Stop living in lust. This same sex BS, I feel like pretty much is all about lust. It's about nothing else. I don't see it's about no love. It's never about love. It's always about some type of lustful thing, man. This world, well, not the world, the people in this world, they project sex. This is all that they project, and this is all that they push onto everybody. If you look at all these social medias, if you look at all these shows on TV, if you just look at the world right now, what they project is sex. They won't even listen. If you do something, if you make a channel about positive things, positivity, affirmations, love, peace, just, you know, things of that nature, they're not pushing it more than if a girl show her A cheeks on the camera. If she show her A cheeks on the camera, she getting 1 million views ASAP. If anything about some sexual act, they getting views ASAP. Anything about BS, they getting views. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting this. What's the agenda?
Bitch, I ain't been thinking about you. Bitch, I've been overweight. What you been doing?
This lover of hers complained about her size on social media. She indirectly told her that her size was getting out of hand, but what shocked everyone was that her lover would take a step further by shooting and killing her just 12 hours after she made that social media post. Was it all because of her size, or was there something else to this crime? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories.
100 block of Woodway Drive.
This story takes us to Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson is the capital of Mississippi. It lies along the Pearl River, in the west-central part of the state, about 180 miles north of New Orleans. A fairly dangerous city compared to other cities of its size. Your chance of being a victim of violent crime in Jackson is 1 in 193 and property crime is 1 in 28. Kenasia Annie Bowie, age 24, was born on February 19, 2000. She was a nice, loving, and cute lady.
This boy be in my DM say I'm pretty. This boy be in my DM say I'm pretty. I wonder if he knows. I been through that shit.
Kenasia was a plus-size woman who enjoyed her life despite what people think about her.
I want some of your brown sugar. I want some of your brown sugar. Ooh, ooh. Oh, sugar, when you're close to me.
She studied hard and graduated in 2018. Kenasia was a very hard-working lady who took her work very seriously. She was loved by everyone around her.
It's a vibe, let me slide. Oh, it's a vibe, yeah, yeah.
She was so close to her friends and family. She was always praising and appreciating all what her mother and father did for her while raising her.
Let's hope YouTube don't copyright me. Look like they vibing. Is that a man? A brother? Who this guy? Cause I know the other person was a woman. A woman.
She was also a dog lover. Kenasia was also part of the LGBTQ community.
Amazing.
Unfortunately, that would be where she met that person who will eventually take her life.
I rest my case. I don't want to talk too heavy on the community, you know what I'm saying? Because I told you, we're not here to judge. Everybody can live their own life. But this whole parade thing, this whole flamboyant thing, pushing the narrative, trying to force people into their beliefs is wrong. Flat out wrong. And I'm not agreeing with it, never will, never going to. Not going to give no type of anything towards it. If somebody don't, it's just like a person love watching basketball, but somebody else like to watch football. You shouldn't push what you love or what you like onto another person. You get what I'm saying? It's just like that. And I do not agree with how their community like to force people into believing what they believe or what they like. No. And why don't y'all do these things? These are personal things. Do these things in the comfort of your homes, man. Let me know if I'm just talking junk, or, you know, if I'm saying something hurtful or wrong. Please drop that in the comments.
I won't lay up, I won't fuck. Come here, baby, let me fuck you in the cup. Drop it, dig up to your baby mama.
When Kenasia met Michaela Davis, age 25, she thought she had met a nice and sweet lady, but she actually met the opposite of that.
Hey, don't come to my funeral, bitch. I don't fuck with you, so when you look at me in my casket, remember me, think of me telling you, bitch, I don't fuck with you, get your dog ass up out this church.
Look, she trying to, this is what I'm saying, she's a woman, but she's trying to push herself to look like a man. I don't understand this thing. I don't understand it. And y'all telling me this is not a spiritual battle? This is not who she truly is. She was born a woman, but how she projecting herself to look as of a man. Does this make sense to y'all or what? You know what I'm saying? If you like women or you like the same, why don't you still look like a woman? You trying to look like us and trying to portray. I don't know, man. It's just crazy, man.
Michaela was a ticking time bomb. She was nothing to write home about. She was a walking red flag.
He had him a cold, I knew that boy was a hoe. Blueface, baby. Yeah,
She is known to taunt her exes after they break up and do things that are against the law.
Bitch, I ain't been thinking about you. Bitch, I've been overweight. What you been doing?
Michaela would post gang-related things online and also show off her guns.
Switch to Stendo. You don't want to be around them. Those are the kind of people you do not want to be around.
She was nothing but a problem child.
If you try me, 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 I'ma fuck y'all hoes up. Straight up like that.
Despite all these things, Kenasia decided to go into the relationship. She probably did it with the hopes of converting her to a good person, or she was just blinded by love. Unfortunately, she would regret those actions. It did not take too long for Kenasia to realize that she was in for a...
Don't follow the steps of a perverse person. Don't follow the steps of a person that's not following the commandments, that's not following the higher being direction, that's not living with unconditional love. You follow those, if you follow the people in the opposite of those things that I just said, you're bound for destruction. And you put it on yourself. It's just like that. I'm sorry. Sorry.
ride. She tried to back out from the relationship because Michaela kept complaining about many things about her, with more emphasis on her size. Kanasia started making plans to leave the relationship, but due to the fact that Michaela doesn't just let her exes walk away easily, she started tormenting Kanasia.
Telling me she ain't trouble?
She tried to avoid her and totally end the relationship, but Michaela would not let that happen easily.
She ain't
During
trouble?
this breakup phase, Michaela kept tormenting her by posting all sorts
Tell
of
me
things
she not
about
trouble, man.
Kanasia online just to
Tell me
make her
she not
miserable
fighting that
for trying to
spiritual
break
battle
up
between
with
good
her.
versus evil.
One of the Facebook posts
she
she
look
made
like she
about
fighting with
Kanasia
the evil.
reads, "Y'all be talking about fat folks need love too. Should we get with them and they get to doing skinny bit things like, I am not putting up with no extra weight." Shortly later she posted another one that reads, "From now on you can't be no bigger than me and I ain't but 135, being honest 133 pounds baby. So bring your scale to my DM. I am not doing this thing no more." Kanasia decided to reply her,
That look like
saying,
unconditional love?
"Studs love their ex," but someone responded to her saying, "No we don't." Kanasia again responded by saying, "I'm speaking from my own experience, that's all. I don't know you, so you may be different." Kanasia believed all this was going to end on social media, but because Michaela doesn't let anyone have the last word, she decided to teach Kanasia a big lesson. On
Amazing.
January 29, 2025, just 12 hours after she had complained about the size of Kanasia on Facebook, Michaela went out looking for Kanasia. Upon sighting her, she shot and killed her on the spot. Police were called to the scene and they quickly took Michaela into custody. The victim, who was identified as Kanasia Bowie, was later pronounced deceased at a local hospital. Michaela Davis, age 25, has been charged with murder.
A woman is behind bars for a homicide that happened in the city of Jackson. Police arrested Michaela Davis, you see on your screen. She's charged with murder. Police say they were called to Woodway Drive today. Kanasia Bowie was shot at that location and rushed to the hospital and later died. The motive of the shooting is not known.
It is so unfortunate that Kanasia
Yeah, I know
stumbled
why.
upon this person during a LGBTQ event.
Yeah.
She ended up killing her because she could not let go and don't like her size. She kept complaining about her size like
Misery
she was
love
forced
company.
to be in a relationship with her from the beginning. If she didn't want a plus-size woman, she should not have dated her at all. Instead, she dated her and then started complaining about her size. Her family really misses her. She was described as kind-hearted individual whom a lot of people will definitely miss for a long time. Our sincere condolences to the friends and family of Kanasia Annie Bowie.
Facts. My condolences goes out to her too, man. 2 souls lost in a matter of anger, no love, hate, and no integrity. And it's still no justice because when that person go to jail, she still can't come back and resurrect. You know? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So I tell people, let's work on overcoming these demonic, I want to say us, because I'm already working on it, y'all. And listen, do what you want to do. That's on you. I'm here to share that message, you know what I mean? Spread the message because that's what I was told to do. You know, once you follow his direction and you follow his path, I mean that man above, he brings you back to who you really are, who you truly are, and you're going to just live with love. You get what I'm saying? So I'm here to live with love unconditionally. Spread love all over the world, no matter if you black, white, green, orange, you love girls, you love men, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to spread true love. You get what I'm saying? And by doing that is just by speaking the truth. You know, no matter if it's going to hurt you physically, because it only hurts people physically. When you speak the truth, the real truth, I'm talking about that truth that's coming from the commandments, the direction. It only if you're willing to accept, though, you have to be ready and willing to accept. You will feel something in your soul yearning for it. You get what I'm saying? The physical might get hurt. The physical ain't about nothing, man. The physical tells lies, man. Your physical, your thoughts, all that is lies. That's why I tell people to meditate, understand meditation, becoming one with yourself, your true self. Because this physical, once this is gone, your soul still lives on. Remember that. Man, my heart goes out to that family, though. I do not condone hate crime, no matter what. I don't condone any crime. I don't condone not living with love. Loving yourself at first. You got to love yourself. People don't love themselves, man. So we be yearning for love in all the wrong places. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Let me know if I'm lying, y'all. Because I've been there before, and I'm only speaking through experience. Learning how to overcome lust, drugs, friends, parties, clothes, materialistic things. Learning how to overcome that made me become a better person. I understand what life is really about. Living in that true purpose, man. And I'm just trying to share. I'm trying to just, share this with you guys so y'all probably could, somebody might need to hear this. I don't care in what part of the world, bro. Somebody might need to hear this. I might have to switch my captions and my subtitles to French. So French, from people from France can hear it. I want the world to hear my message. This is why I created these channels, these avenues. This is why I'm going to keep pushing my narrative. And my narrative is unconditional love, living with integrity, and living with perfect peace. We all can get there. Anger, rage, hate, I don't care if it's an emotion. If y'all say that is an emotion, it is not a good one. These are things we need to overcome. We need to understand that these aren't good. Once we feel these things in our heart, we need to let it go. Pride, lust, all those things are not good, bro. It only leads to destruction. But anyway, man, if y'all haven't followed me yet, if y'all haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel. I promise you, you will not regret it. And until next time, man, tap into your higher consciousness. Tap into the etherverse. Live with love. Stay blessed. Peace.